everyone. I hope that you are having a lovely day. I am here today to talk to you about diastasis recti, and it's a term that a lot of people have not heard of, but it's something that happens very often, and most people go completely undiagnosed. It can happen to men and women of any age. And it was something that I had never even heard of until I was diagnosed with it after my fourth child was born. Basically, the diastasis recti is the separation of your abdominal muscles. So the linea alba is the connective tissue that runs from your sternum down to your pubic bone, and it pulls those six-pack muscles together. Now, what can happen with poor posture or weight gain or pregnancy is that it gets too much strength on it, and it can start to pull apart and stretch. And what happens is it stretches out so far that it can no longer keep those abdominal muscles close together, even when flexed. So you wind up with that round appearance in your belly. You may have lower back pain because you're not able to fully engage your core. It does put other parts of your body at risk for injury and pain. After my fourth child was born, at my 6-week checkup, my midwife informed me that I had a very large separation. In fact, I could fit 4 fingers between my rectus abdominis, those 6-pack muscles. And they didn't really tell me very much about how to fix it or things that I shouldn't be doing. And so I kind of went on a mission to figure out what this is, how I can fix it, and how to keep myself from further injury. So I ask everyone that I know, anybody who talks about not being able to get the abdominal muscles that they're looking for or having lower back pain when they're doing exercises, I always ask and have them check themselves. So today, that's what I would like you to do, is to do a self-check and see if you have that abdominal separation. And if you do, you can comment below or message me, and I can help give you some exercises to do to help heal it, and how what you should not be doing that would make it worse. There are exercises that, because your core is weak in that way, you should not be doing certain exercises because it can put strain on your back and put you at risk for injury. So the first thing that you need to do is lay down on the floor on your back and draw your knees up with your feet still on the floor, like you were going to do a sit-up. You want to put one hand behind your head to gently lift up as you press your lower back into the floor and kind of do a pelvic tilt so that your spine is completely flat on the floor. And use the fingers from your other hand to gently feel in between those muscles. Normally, you can tell the difference, that the tissue is a different consistency than your abdominal muscles, so you'd be able to feel kind of a line straight down the center of your abdomen. So use your fingers and gently feel between those muscles and see how many fingers you can fit in between those, or if you can fit any in between at all. There are different variations of diastasis recti. You can have a separation all the way from the sternum where it begins down to your pubic bone. You can have a separation just from your belly button up, or just from your belly button down. And mine was from my belly button down, and I will show you an image of how that actually made the appearance of my stomach rounded from that portion of my body. You can see just exactly the visual effect that it had on my outward appearance, but it also made it so that I could not lift heavier weights. I couldn't do certain exercises because my back was hurting. So I began to heal it and do exercises to heal it, and I would like for you to be able to do that as well if it is something that you have. And just let me know if you do, and I can give you some information on exercises to do. But before we start any exercise regimen, we just want to make sure that your body is physically capable of doing that and that you are not at risk for injury. So I hope that that was helpful. You can use the images that I took just to kind of see and feel for yourself. Because I did have such a wide gap and mine is closed now, it never fully closes and goes back to what it would have been, to where it would be completely flat. So you can see in the images that my stomach does still dip down in that spot, but I can't fit more than one finger inside, which is what you are looking for. So if you have any questions or comments, just go ahead and message me or comment below, and we will get you checked out and ready to go for this next workout program. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.